Hi there, it's Lisa from A Lovely Life, bringing you the last section of what I call the workshop around prioritization. And the last piece is really around how does multitasking get in the way of actually executing against the prioritization. So while multitasking in itself doesn't actually interfere directly with prioritization, what it does interfere with is the ability to follow your prioritization plan. And being able to execute on a plan is more important than being able to deliver a plan on paper. You can have the best prioritization tactic on paper, but if you cannot execute it, it doesn't really matter. So the first thing you need to really think about is, when do you do the best work? So for me, I do my best work in the morning. So probably from around 9:30 till 1 o'clock. My worst time is usually around 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock. And then I have actually a sort of a re-kick start, and it kind of happens around 4:30 and lasts till about 6:30. So I know those are the times that I can do deep work, that I can do work that requires concentration. The times outside of that, that's when I need to think about shallow work. And I call shallow work emails, maybe kind of getting caught up on a few notes here and there, filing things to get things organized, whatever that may be. But understanding how much time I have to actually do deep work will contribute to how I'm prioritizing. Because I know if I only have, say, 3 hours of deep work available, sort of based on how I work, I might need to plan that into a delivery that I'm promising to somebody. The second thing you need to think about is, when you're doing that deep work, how do you eliminate distractions? And distractions in today's world of work from home and COVID can be anywhere from, your family, your pets, something going on outside, to all of the, technology pulls that we have, from emails to text messages to Teams messages to all of those things that, come in, and they seem to inundate us. So when you are sitting down to do deep work, I really suggest that you limit the number of distractions. So that might mean closing your inbox, closing down the Teams chats, putting your phone somewhere else, and really creating a space that you can actually monotask and create something of quality. The third thing that I think is really important when you think about trying to overcome that tendency to multitask is to have a list of no more than 3 critical things that you want to deliver in a day. And I would say one of those should be around, something moving, a project moving ahead through a period of deep work that you're doing, and then a balance of some shallow task projects. So, just following up and sending out calendar reminders, sending out this, catching up, and kind of those sorts of things. That's what you need to think about as an accomplishment for the day. Because I think we fall into the trap of wanting to multitask because we don't feel like we're accomplishing enough. But if you really focus on monotasking, and when you're actually able to do your work at the best time, you actually will become more productive than you were before, because you're not being caught in that frenetic energy of just jumping from communication method and medium all over the place. And then finally, whenever you're thinking about your work cycle, take breaks. I think we've created a really negative pattern in our work culture today where, some of us really just kind of power right through. We don't stop, we eat at our desks, all of those pieces. And it doesn't actually contribute to productivity. And so you have to work some of those break times into your day, whether it's you step outside, whether it's you just step away from your desk, whatever it may be. If you're not incorporating that because you think I've got too much on the go, what you're missing is that refresh moment will give you enough of an oomph to really get back in and deliver that quality work. So it's all of those things put together that will really help you execute against the prioritization strategy that you've put in place.